Night of Destruction number 3, season 5 of the low budgets. We've done 2 events so far in this night, being the Enduro and Skid Plate race. It is now time for the Demolition Derby. 6 cars getting ready to go in the pit area, Tommy, and 2 of those cars, being mine and yours, are still being worked on about 1 minute before we're supposed to be staged.
My car that I'm running from Shayla's Derby last time out, quick fix. Looks like we just had to do a couple of tidying up. Something silly knocked her out. We were able to fix it. And that's the car I'm going to be driving. Jessica and Shayla are literally putting numbers on the car right now. I hope I don't get paint when I jump in.
Yeah, literally. You have to dance around the paint, but before you even get to climb into your car, Tommy, we're working on mine. Yeah. What are we doing to the Spike car right now?
There is a problem with your battery again, and Dan Pacello's in the pits, and I figured, you know what? Perfect time than any to at least attempt to get you on the track by changing a battery cable. So get in the car. Dan and I are going to fix it. So we were able to put a battery cable on. I just hope that it holds.
We hope so. Now there's a couple other things I got to hope that will hold in the Spike car. When we start this thing up, the first thing we see that's spewing, again, the radiator's busted, and with it, so are the transmission lines. This thing is pushing transmission fluid all over the place, but who cares? As long as I get this thing on the track, we're good to go. Hopefully I don't have an issue where I have to wait long for this one to get going. But Tommy, we're going to try to officially end Spike.
Now, big note going into this derby is there is a car that does not fit the rules at all.
Yeah.
This is a lady who has been a bucket list for her to destroy a car in a demolition.
Came out from New York, didn't she?
Yeah, she did an art project with this car. This car has been around in her life and her family for a long time. It's time for her to destroy it, she said. She came from New York, towed the car all that way. It didn't really fit the rules. She didn't really care. We made it work.
Yeah.
The track said, this is how you can do if you run. So she has no bumpers on the car.
Yep.
She's kind of a sitting duck because we're all going to be after her. But I don't know. I mean, maybe that car is going to be tough as nails.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is a mid-sized car. This is a compact car, Demolition Derby. But as Tommy stated, in the driver's meeting, everyone basically, it was all laid out very clear to everybody. Like, look, we all know that this car is not legal. How will all the compact competitors be okay with it? And everyone agreed, if you take off the front and rear bumpers, let's go. We'll be fine. So that was the deal. Everyone seemed happy with it. We'll see how she fares and how we do.
Here we go. Derby time.
Let's crunch it up.
We'll watch out for each other. Oh, shit. I can't run. This is going to be goofy.
It's going to be. We're in such power shit cars. I'm literally just going to lap the whole time.
Oh, man. Let's try this again. So this is Spike. He didn't do very well the last time we were here. I'm not expecting much. I have transmission fluid going everywhere right now. Well, this is the Demolition Derby. It's an event that it's going to be funny because we have a car in this derby who is a little bit too high budget. So this is our official, I'm assuming, official killing off of this car. This is Spike, the faithful servant of Twilight Sparkle Dragon. Still got the spikes on, still just hanging loose blood because we're rebounding the meta side. There's soaping down the track. I like it, it's a small track. The thing I always said to never do in these is to shut off the car, but I did it here. The reason I did it was because I don't want this car running longer than it needs to. I think I'm losing transmission fluid, I'm losing all sorts of stuff. Ow. There's a big car out here, and I think just about everybody's like, well, we know who we have to go after first. I think my wheels are falling off of this car. Sheesh. I love this. Is it spewing? It is? What are yours? Piles. Well, it's running.
The term is GO. You're the ones who are going to yell it. In the count of 3, everybody take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3. No, that was weak, but it's go. We're green. Last running car wins. Now here's the part, if you've never seen a demolition derby before, the part that amazes me is how much damage these things dish out and how much they take and continue to run.
My transmission totally killed me in this one. That was a big hit that Johnny got on me. I think we officially killed this car, at least.
By the way, if in the next few minutes, one of our track officials...
The duo, finally. Tommy's running!
...judges for the trailer race...
Tommy has a street sweeper set up.
...to be part of the Supreme Court.
He's about to get nailed. Well, we officially killed this car, at least. We can put this one behind us. Here's Tommy. Here's Tommy. I'm still running. see a showdown between Johnny and Adam. We don't get to see this often, but they're kind of like Team Low Budget in that they're a duo. Everything went dark on mine. I imagine my fuse box was demolished.
Is it just me, or is there only one left moving, ladies and gentlemen?
I will feel that hit tomorrow, I'll tell you that.
It's the number 14, if I'm reading the number correctly, and that would be Adam Ditto. Checkered flag, Adam Ditto. Congratulations, lad.
Say goodbye to Spike, everybody. Congratulations to Adam Ditto.
And remember, if you see this guy on the freeway when you're on your way home, get off the freeway.
Demolition Derby is done, and so is Spike. Tommy, your car's a cockroach.
My car was a cock. Your car was a roach. Spike was hard. And things got slippery.
Well spoke. You're very welcome. Tommy, this Demolition Derby, we had 6 competitors to go out there. I'll start with Spike. That car pulled it out on the racetrack. Then we sat there because we had to wait for another competitor to show up for a couple minutes. And I'm just sitting there going, oh no, this is it. This is it. Like, you can literally see transmission fluid just gushing out of my car. And I'm going, there's no way in heck. But the Derby gets going. I get rolling. I get to lay in a few hits, get hit a few times. And then suddenly you see me just decide to park in the middle of the arena. And if you listen, you can hear.
Did you park or?
No.
Okay.
And you can hear, I'm revving it up. I was in gear, but I was out of transmission fluid, and it was not catching. I look over, and I see Johnny coming at me with a head of steam, full court shot on me, and it was one of the hardest hits I've taken all year.
And with that, I mean, that's typical driving with Johnny. You got to know what to expect. But worst spot scenario for that car to have a transmission problem. It couldn't have stalled going up the hill in a corner. You were a perfect target out there.
Yeah.
Me, on the other hand, I had to deal with Johnny and Adam, those 2 teammates. I made it to the final 3, and I was up against them. And I knew that I was not going to have an easy shot at it with my car already starting to slow down and get banged up. But I just figured I'd hope for the best. And that car, surprisingly, really never stalled out until it did. And of course, similar to you, I stalled out a few key moments in the middle of the track.
Yeah, if you like, it's one of those things where as a competitor or a fan, you watch and go, "Why do you stop there?"
Yeah.
Trust me, we didn't want to.
No, that was not. I did not purposely stop there by design.
I couldn't believe though, just watching your car in the Demolition Derby, how many big hits your car took to the front end and kept going.
I was surprised too. Trust me, I figured I was out 5 minutes before I finished.
Not bad for a couple recycled cars. I ended up finishing last, but you got yourself a trophy out of it.
Got me a little trophy for the Derby, so not bad.
Yeah, not too bad. We got to see a showdown between Johnny and Adam.
Yeah.
So that was something I think we've been kind of anticipating for a long time, and finally happened. I think Adam was happy with it.
Yes.
So yeah, good Demolition Derby. Again, I'm sore. I'm feeling that hit I took from Johnny, but I still got a trailer race to do.
I don't. Well, I kind of do.
You kind of do.
We'll get into that in a little bit.
We'll explain. That was the Demolition Derby. Coming up next is the trailer race.